We're in the lab exercise for lesson 4. This is the wiring lab project. We're going to zoom into the restroom area. I'm going to select the grounded receptacle in the women's room, and then under Create Systems on the ribbon, I'm going to click Power and then assign it to Power Panel B. And notice I can also automatically add an arc wire at the same time. And I can adjust that arc wire. However I like. I'm going to do the same on the grounded duplex fixed receptacle that's in the men's laboratory. I select the receptacle. I click Power on the ribbon, and it's assigned to panel B, and I place my arc wire. All right, just like that. Then I'm going to pan over to the sleeping quarters. I'm going to select this receptacle, go to Power, Power Panel B, click the arc wire is placed. Okay. If I wanted to, I can click this receptacle, add it to Power Panel B, and then I can go back over to Systems and select arc wire and place an arc wire between these two like that. And you can see I got a switch leg that automatically created as a result. And I can just keep going through the floor plan, selecting receptacles and adding them to the power panel. Next, I'm going to go over to the lighting plan. I want to go to the main floor ceiling plan. I'm going to open up that view. I'm going to change the view range. So I click on Edit for the view range, and I'm going to change the cut plane to 3'6". And what that does is it shows the doors, so I can see where the doors are, and it basically cut my view so that I can see what's going on. Now, if I want to add a lighting switch, I'm going to come over here into the Devices drop-down on the Systems ribbon. Before I do that, I need to go to Autodesk's website and go to whichever year I'm in and go to Libraries and download the content pack for my software so that I have the libraries. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to locate those libraries. So you need to close Revit, download the content pack, and install it before you can move forward. So I've downloaded and installed. Now if I come over to Device and I click on Lighting, it asks me if I want to load something. I'll say yes. Notice I've got my content. I'm going to go to Electrical, Architectural, Electrical Fixtures, Household Power. I've got that. And what I found was that the 2026 library only has 238.26 megabytes worth of content. But if you go to the 2023 library, it has 1.27 gigabytes of content. That's quite a bit more. And that actually has all the families that you're going to want. So make sure you install this library. You can add the 2026, but just be aware that The 2026 library doesn't have all the families that the 2023 library has, which is kind of annoying. So we've installed both libraries. We're in the main floor ceiling plan. We go on the systems ribbon, we go to device, we go to lighting switch. It says no lighting devices family is loaded in the project. Would you like to load one now? I'm going to say yes. Okay. By default, it's going to take me to the Revit 2026 library, but I want to go to the Revit 2023 library that has more content. I'll go to English Imperial. I'll go to Electrical. I'll go to MEP, Electric Power, Terminals, and I want the switch family, or lighting switches family. And I'm going to click Open. And notice it's lighting switch three-way, but you can also select the single pole lighting switch. And I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to add a light switch here, and I'm going to add a light switch there. All right, and I'll come over, I'll add a light switch here, light switch here, and a light switch there. So I'm just kind of going through my floor plan and adding a light switch, so when somebody comes in the room, they can flip the switch and turn the lights on. Okay, once I've got my switches added, I can then assign them to light fixtures. So I'll come over here, and I'm going to select the arc wire, and I'm just going to come over here and select this lighting fixture, this lighting fixture, that lighting fixture, that lighting fixture, that lighting fixture, and that lighting fixture. Okay, and then I can select the lighting switch and go to power, and I can say what my voltage is and say okay, and then connect it to lighting panel C. All right, and I can do the same thing here. I can select this, I can go to power, it's going to be 120 volt, lighting panel C, I'm going to select arc wire. There's my arc wire there. I can then go back to systems. I can select the arc wire and wire it to the different lighting fixtures in the room. I want to go through my floor plan and do that. And then if I want to, I'm going to take this main floor lighting ceiling plan. I'm going to create a duplicate view. I'm going to say duplicate with detailing. I'm going to rename it main floor lighting. I'm going to type in VV to bring up the visibility, and I want to go to my annotation category. I want to turn off elevations. I want to turn off sections. Okay, and I can come back over here. I can do a search. I can turn off ceilings, roofs, and go over here and turn off reference planes and reference lines and reference points. Okay, and once I've done that, I can just kind of go through and look and see what else needs to be done. I want to add circuits to the lighting fixtures and connect lighting fixtures to lighting panel B, which I've already done in a couple of these cases.